All right, check this out. The other day I was hunting one of the local pawn shops, right? Found a Jackson bass. Doesn't look like much, does it? You know? See which one's on now. So we got the neck bridge on. That's a bridge pickup. Neck pickup. It's got switchable volume. So just that pickup right there. Hit it and hit it. One thing I wish it'd separate completely. So you'd actually be able to do the bridge pickup by itself. But it's cool. Tunes up nice. The neck has a nice feel. It's got a little bit of roughness on the frets here. And a little, probably do some dressing on those frets and smooth it up. And might do a little bit of adjustment down here to make the action a little bit lighter. But it's got a nice sound. Another thing I picked up was a Fender Rebel 40. Which is really cool. So if you notice, when I play this guy, it's got a nice clear sound. It's running at the other line in on my Focusrite. So this guy has a low impedance line out. Plugs right into my Focusrite recording equipment. Perfect. My Mustang GT, Fender Mustang GT, same deal. Playing guitars, sounds great. The deal is, a lot of guitar players think, okay, I got a bass, well, I'll plug it in my amp. Problem. Bass guitars have such a low frequency that on a regular amp, they'll blow the speaker. So you have to get a bass amp, which is what the Rebel 40 is. Oh, it sounds nice. And surprisingly, it has a couple of effects on it, an overdrive, a contour, vintage, and a brightness setting. So it's pretty cool. I'm thinking about getting a couple of bass pedals for it to add some reverb and some effects, minor effects I use for it. I used to play a bass a long time. I used to have people who know me who I used to have a big old Ovation bass. It was a studio bass, dual pickup, beautiful slate gray, weighed a ton. This little Jackson bass, it's light, man. It's so light. Surprising. It's really, I thought, I got this nice wide strap put on here. I don't really need it. It's so light. It's actually lighter than a couple of my other Gretsch guitars. My Gretsch baritone weighs more than this guy. But it's so nice. Nice playability, clear sound, really nice. Now, let's say I got a pawn shop. Both of these items, believe it or not, less than $300 for both of them. All right? That means, I'll just say I paid $300 with taxes and everything for both items. Which is surprising because a Rumble 40, I don't know, you can probably price out, get a couple hundred for that one. It's a nice, it's a pretty nice big amp. So I was really surprised at how low they had it. But it doesn't seem like a lot of people will go for the bass amps. And it's got line outs, it's got the low impedance out. It's just really, I was just surprised how nice it is. And the funny thing is, unlike most of my other Fenders, the grill will pop off so you actually have direct access and look at the speaker and watch it bounce if you want to. So that's pretty cool that way. I tried it with my baritone earlier, and my baritone plays nicely on it. Whereas, I don't know if you know some of the recordings, when I'm playing my baritone, it sounds like it has a rumble on it in the regular guitar amps, because it's a lower octave than a regular guitar. It's like, it's literally halfway between the bass, which is a low E, and the regular guitar, which is a upbeat. Baritones are tuned at a B flat, so it's got a bit of a different tonality. And one person I know when I was buying my baritone, they were like, "Well, that's a 6-string bass." I'm like, "No, it's not. The neck is not long enough." And just so you understand what I'm talking about, here's the Gretsch baritone. Here's the Jackson. Now you see both of them. The strings go basically all the way down to the bass of the guitar, and I put them next together. You see the camera. The neck of the bass is about 2-3 inches longer than the Gretsch. And Gretsch is for a regular guitar, yeah, it's all along the neck, and you put it up to like to any one of my Fenders or even my regular standard Gretsch guitars. It looks like it's got a much, it looks be closer to bass length. It's a 39 inch deal, but it's really a baritone, not a bass. So a lot of people make that mistake. It's common, you know. There's guys, outfits that are producing the 6-string bass, like Fender and a few others. I don't like the 6-string bass myself. That's just me. But I do like standard 4-string. Another thing I like about this guitar is, in fact, I've got long hands. I can sit there and hook it here, and play a little bit of slap, a little bit of finger, and that hits hard. So I'm watching my line in bounce real hard when I hit that. Just back that down just a little bit. There, now it's set green. It's a nice guitar. I was really surprised. Can't really see the amp that I'm playing on. It's down on the floor, obviously. But I might take a picture, post a picture of it later. But this is a really pleasant surprise. Actually, another funny story. While I was in there, they had a Fender Strat Player Edition coming out. And the guy was telling me, he said, "Yeah, it's coming out, it's low." I'm like, "Okay, hold it for me." The original owner showed up 2 hours before the deadline and put it back. I'm like, oh man. It was a nice tobacco burst like my Telecaster, but it was a Strat. There's a Player Edition, so the neck is a Mexico built guitar, is beautiful, nice guitar. And I cannot blame the original owner for coming back and getting that. It's a beautiful guitar. I would have loved to have snagged it up, but hey, you know, that's the way it goes. I did, however, get that Ibanez that you see back there, that acoustic, right over here. And that's an Ibanez. It's another new addition. It's a 6-string acoustic, electric acoustic. So it's got the built-in pickup. My other acoustic that's out here in the Washburn is upstairs. Love the Washburn, love to play it. Can't really mic it. But this one's got the built-in mic, and it's nice, clear sound, and another surprisingly inexpensive investment on my guitar. Came with a nice case. Was really shocked. But beautiful guitar. I'll bring it. I'll put it on a video here later, and it makes a nice addition to when I play. I want to mic an acoustic and play it. I'll do is jack it in. It also has a low impedance out, so pretty nice. That's it for that.